good morning and welcome back to Kannymindcare. Today I will be explaining something many people still misunderstood, the difference between mental health and mental illness. The first thing, I'm going to define what is mental health. The first definition we gave on the previous video was from Unicaf, and today we're going to be using the one from WHO. So the definition for mental health according to WHO is a state of a well-being in which the individual realizes his own or her ability to be able to cope with the normal stress of life and can work productively in his or her community, and also contribute positively to his or her community. So what do we even mean by a good mental health? Let me just shout some characteristics of a good mental health. Number one, you can manage your emotions well. You maintain a good relationship and a good healthy relationship, and you cope with stress of life, and you make strong, or can we say a sound decision. So you're able to make a decision on your own. That shows that you have a good mental health. So what do we even understand by mental illness? Mental illness, in the other hand, refers to the diagnostic conditions that affect a person's thinking mode, or can we say a thinking mode or behavior in a way that disrupts daily functioning. That is mental illnesses. So example of mental illness, we have depression, we have bipolar disorder, we have anxiety disorder, we have schizophrenia, we have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, and we also have substance use disorder. These are example of mental illnesses. What is now the difference between mental health and what distinguishes them? What is the distinction between mental health and mental illness? Mental health is the state of your mind. That is the normal state of your mind without no interruption. While mental illnesses, it is a condition that affects the state of your mind. That is what we understand by mental illnesses. Mental health, everybody has mental health. Why? Mental illness is not everybody that has a mental illness. It's someone that is being diagnosed with a disruption or a dysfunction in the state or the abnormality of how the person functions in the daily activities, or the functioning of the person's brain or the person's mind. So that is the differences between mental illness and mental health. So mental health can be strong, balance, weakness, or stress. That's mental health. It is not until you are stressed, they're dependent on the life situations or coping. You have a very strong coping ability, but sometimes you can just cope with some stress, and you have a good support system. That shows that you have a good mental state. Mental illness involve patterns of distress or dysfunction that meets clinical criteria and may require therapy, medication, structural support. So that is mental illness. The relationship between mental health and mental illness, what makes them coexist, or what made them relate with each other. So although they are different, they are totally different. Mental illness and mental health are different, but they are connected, or we can say they are intertwined with each other. So someone can have poor mental state without having a mental illness. You might just be stressed out. That does not mean that you are mentally derailed. You can be overwhelmed. That does not mean that you are mentally derailed. And you cannot see, sometimes you might be emotionally unstable. That does not mean that you are not mentally okay. So why a mental illness? And you can still have a mental illness also and be able to function in the daily activities. You can be diagnosed with depression and be able to function on daily activities. That does not stop it. So far you are seeking a professional help, you're taking your medications, and you are joining to the treatment given to you in the hospital. So that does not stop you to be able to function daily in normal or in life activities. Your mental health exists as a spectrum, and it can shift. The mental health can shift based on the stress, the trauma, the environmental and the lifestyle factors. It can make your mental health shift from normal to abnormal. So these are the factors, these are the risk factors that can lead to mental illnesses. Why understanding? Why should we understand the differences between both of them? Because most people, not even some people, they confuse mental health with mental illness. They are two different things. Mental health, everybody has a mental health. While mental illness is someone that is being diagnosed with a duration or abnormality of the mind. So what we have to understand the difference is why do we need to understand this difference, so that we should not stigmatize people, so that we should let people to speak up when they are diagnosed with mental illness. That is the main reason I want you guys to know the difference. Then compassion. So to seek help early, it is very, very essential. When you are seeing signs and symptoms of mental illness, seek help very early at a very crucial age, where it can still be corrected, not at the severity stage. Why you should take care of your mental health? Because the same way you use a skincare routine is the same way you should be able to nourish and take care of your mental state, your mental health, your mind, your brain. It is very crucial. It is essential. It is necessary for you to take care of your mind. The same way you use your skincare routine, the same way you take care of your skin, the same way you take care of your physical body, this should be the same way you should be able to take care of your mental state. Because without not mental state, without not mental health, or without not normal functioning of the mind, you won't be able to function normally in the community, and it will affect your daily functioning. You won't be productive, you won't be useful positively to your community, and these are the example of a good mental state. So if you're noticing yourself that you are being drilled, you see some signs and symptoms of hearing voices where people cannot hear, of seeing things other people cannot see, you need to seek for mental health support, like a professional support. Go to any psychiatric hospital around you, make your complaint, seek for help. It is not a sign of weakness. Seeking for help, I tell people, is not a sign of weakness. When you're emotionally down, you cannot get out of that depression, seek for help. It is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's a sign of strength. Whenever you see people that are mentally drained, that are suffering from one mental issue or the other, don't criticize them. Stop stigmatizing them. Help them to heal. Help them to be able to seek for help, and welcome them, embrace them, help them to be able to live their normal life in the society. So I know that this little talk will be able to help you to know the differences between mental health and mental illness. Make sure you share our video, like, comment, then subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kannymindcare. Thank you for watching the video. Have a lovely day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kannymindcare. We love you. Bye. Make sure you take care of your mind the same way you take care of your physical body. Don't forget that. That's our logo. Bye.